Paul Jakob Deussen was a German Indologist and professor of philosophy at University of Kiel. Strongly influenced by Arthur Schopenhauer, Deussen was a friend of Friedrich Nietzsche and Swami Vivekananda. In 1911, he founded the Schopenhauer Society. Professor Deussen was the first editor, in 1912, of the scholarly journal Schopenhauer Yearbook. Deussen, who Sanskritized his name to Devasena as a mark of his admiration for Hinduism, is one of the distinguished role of Europeans who, often with lyrical admiration, participated in the scholarly Western discovery of Sanskrit and Hinduism that took place in British India itself, Germany, France and England. Biography. Paul Deussen was born in 1845 in Oberdreis in the Rhine province, one of 8 children of a clergyman of modest means. He became a student and lifelong devotee of the German philosopher Schopenhauer, and of the philosophy of Kant, and he became a friend of Friedrich Nietzsche. Deussen was educated at Bonn, Tübingen and Berlin universities between 1864 and 1881, writing his dissertation on Plato's philosophy. Deussen was appointed private docent and extraordinarius at the University of Berlin, and ordinarius at the University of Kiel. Until 1919, Deussen continued to edit the Schopenhauer Yearbook, as well as working on an edition of Schopenhauer's works. It was when he attended a lecture by Professor Lassen expounding the Shakuntala that Deussen was fired by Sanskrit and Hinduism. His first publication in 1877 was published in English as The Elements of Metaphysics in 1894. It was followed by the translations of the Sutra of the Vedanta in 1906, the Philosophy of the Upanishads also in 1906, and the System of the Vedanta in 1912. His visit to India in 1904 was published, in English as My Indian Reminiscences in 1912. However, his autobiographical papers, edited by his widow Erika and published in German in 1922, have not so far been translated into English. Deussen's System of the Vedanta has been reprinted several times. He uses the Brahma Sutra and, rather less, Adi Shankara's commentary on it, as the structure for his exposition. Some critics believe that Deussen's lifelong admiration for Schopenhauer, as greater even than Kant, colored his vision of Hinduism and gave it a noumenal Christian ethos. However, his scholarship is immense, perceptive, and meticulous. Mahinda Gulati refers to him as an Orientalist and Sanskrit scholar. Paul Deussen's name is thus linked with George Boucher, Sir William Jones and Sir John Woodroffe in British India, Anquetil Dupin and Eugene Burnouf in France, Heinrich Roth, Franz Bopp, Friedrich von Schlegel and Max Müller in Germany. In the European revelation of the wealth of Hinduism as revealed by Sanskrit documents, works, Die Elemente der Metaphysik nebst einer Vorbetrachtung über das Wesen des Idealismus. 6. Auflage. Das System des Vedanta, nach den Brahma Sutras des Badarayana und dem Kommentar des Shankara, über dieselben als ein Kompendium der Dogmatik des Brahmanismus vom Standpunkt des Shankara aus. Die Sutras des Vedanta oder die Kararakami-Mansa des Badarayana nebst einem vollständigen Kommentar des Shankara, aus dem Sanskrit ist. Allgemeine Geschichte der Philosophie unter besonderer Berücksichtigung der Religionen. Band I, Teil 1, Allgemeine Einleitung und Philosophie des Veda bis auf die Upanishads. Band I, Teil 2, Die Philosophie der Upanishads. Band I, Teil 3, Die Nashvedische Philosophie der Inder. Band 2, Teil 1, Die Philosophie der Griechen. Band 2, Teil 2, 1, Die Philosophie der Bibel. Bantu Tal 2, Die Philosophie des Mittelalters Bantu Tal 3, Die Neue Philosophie von Descartes bis Schopenhauer, 60 Upanishads des Veda, Erinnerungen an Friedrich Nietzsche, Erinnerungen an Indien, Vedanta und Platonismus im Licht der kantischen Philosophie, Vedanta, Platon und Kant. Main Leben, reception. Deussen has been called an outstanding scholar, a great scholar who spearheaded study of the Upanishads and Vedic literature, and as a critical scholar